welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hello, I am Kaya. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe down below. Check out all the links in the description. And today I am going to be doing a costume haul. Now if you don't know, I am performing in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat at the minute. And it's a whirlwind of a show, that's for sure. But if you haven't already, I did a what's in my bag. I think it's called what's in my rehearsal bag actually. And I show you exactly what's in this bag like normally. And I also show you what's in my actual rehearsal bag that I take with me to rehearsals. So if you haven't already, please check that actual video out. And yeah, I'm going to be showing you all my costumes for this show. So underneath all my costumes I will be wearing tights. These are just skin coloured tights. I think I need to get some more because I only have these pair. But I also have nude underwear for the whole thing because it's just so much easier and simpler. I bought 5 pairs for each show, not for each show, but for each show. I tend to wear thongs, and I've just got these seamless ones, just because they're dead simple and easy to wear, and they're really comfy. I think they are high-waisted as well, which is good because they'll cover more. And then I just have these t-shirt bras, and yeah, I just dead simple, go under everything, and hopefully won't show up. So I don't actually play that many characters, but the characters that I do play are kind of like core characters, because without them they kind of wouldn't make sense. I am technically only ensemble, but I play multiple ensemble roles, if that makes any sense whatsoever. If you don't know the story of Joseph, then where have you been? But basically it's about a guy who has brothers and a dad, and then they have wives, and then basically he gets this coat, it's multicoloured, and he goes and like tells the outcome of people's dreams, and that's about it. So I am a wife to both Jacob, who is the dad, and I stay in the same costume, and I'm also a wife to a brother, multiple brothers, because we have not worked out who I actually am a wife to, because there's actually 7 girls and 12 brothers, including Joseph, I think. And yeah, it's a bit complicated, but here we are, that's what happens. So throughout the show I will just let you know the fact that my makeup kind of stays the same apart from when we go to Egypt. So my wifey kind of makeup is just like a smoky eye and then like black eyeliner with a red lip, and that's pretty much it. So I will show you my outfit now. So this dress is actually from Shein, because these were basically the only dresses that actually would fit the character. There are different people with different kind of dresses. I think there's a few of us with this exact dress. But yeah, basically it's like Aztec-y, Egypt-y kind of pattern with like a mustard colour, which I love, as you can see before. But yeah, it just goes all the way down, and it's just like got this print, and then it carries on. It's not an overly flattering dress, I will say that, but we do actually have a belt that goes over the top, like around our waist, just like that. And it's kind of like a corset kind of style belt, but it just makes it a bit more flattering. So with that outfit I have my cowboy boots. It's a kind of a bit of a strange family, and we do a hoedown at one point, but we are in cowboy boots as wives, and they're just these, and I got these from Vinted, and these are a really good find because these are actually so comfortable, and I cannot believe how comfortable they actually are. I am so happy that I found these. I'm not entirely sure where they're actually originally from either, because I've not actually been able to find, oh hang on, BP BPC, something like that. I don't actually know. But yeah, I got these from Vinted and they were just so cheap and so comfortable, and I am very amazed and very lucky to have found these, and they go really well with my dress, so I'm really happy. And then to go on the top, I have this headband, which is from Primark, and it's just literally the most tackiest thing I've ever seen, but it works for the job that it needs to. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. I wouldn't wear this on a day-to-day basis, but the actual thing works for the show, which obviously a lot of costumes are the case. But yeah, it's just got like a gold kind of base and then lots and lots of jewels. Yay! So that's my wifey costume. And then the next thing that I go into is my Ishmaelites. So I don't actually change for that. I just add to the costume. So I have my wifey stuff underneath, and then I add this coat, which doesn't really cover very much of the dress, but it's just a simple change enough to be like, I'm an Ishmaelite type thing. And yeah, it's just this really cool patterned coat that, or jacket, not coat, that goes over the top. And then I have a tea towel on my head. I need to take the labels off actually. This is from Primark. And basically what I've got to do is try and figure out how bloody hell I'm going to wear this. Because it goes on my head kind of like that, and then I've got this, which the actual tea towel actually came in, which is kind of funny, but it's useful. And then I've just tied it like that, like so that it goes around my head, like that kind of thing, kind of. I'm gonna have to like work it out properly, but that's the gist, you know. That's kind of what happens. It looks so stupid, but we're gonna go with it. And then I've got this because it's meant to be a male character. Just imagine, you know. I'm not gonna take it out because it's like molts everywhere. I have tried it on before. If I remember, I will actually insert the picture. But yeah, it molts so much. I can take this off my head now, can't I? But yeah, so it's just a kind of simple kind of thing to add to my wife costume, just to make it a little bit different. And then I do actually have a prop, which I don't have, which is a money bag full of coins, which I hand to the brothers, because then Joseph becomes my slave. Yeah, if you come and see the show, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. But by the time this actually goes out, we will actually be on closing night, I think, because this goes out on the Saturday. So you'll literally have like 3 hours until the last show, which if you want to come and see it in the next 3 hours, then please do, because that would be great if you could just do a last little minute kind of trip to the theatre. So I next appear as a Potiphar bitch. I don't know what they're called. Which is basically like guards kind of thing, or like slaves, I don't even know. But we have a bit of an interesting costume, because we have escorts with blue braces on. So it looks like that. Obviously not that much of a drape. But this is going to have to go under my wife costume because it's such a quick change, which is going to be great. I've not practiced it yet, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is the bottom half. And then I have just a plain white t-shirt, which just goes on the top. And then we have a sash. Now, this goes round the waist. Again, I've not really figured out how the hell I'm meant to put it. Basically, it kind of just goes round on the top of the waistband of the skirts, and then just kind of ties. So it basically kind of just, oh, it looks horrendous. Kind of like that. You get the idea. It will look better when I've actually done it properly. But that's the idea. So yeah. And then I have a bow tie, which is just a cute little bow tie. Yeah. And then I have the white shoes, which are just simple Primark plimsolls. I actually found these in the men's and didn't find any in the women's, so it's really lucky that they fit, because normally men's sizes are actually a bit bigger, but luckily these are just the right size. So after being in Potiphar, I am then in Go Go Joseph, which is the end of Act 1. It's a proper feel-good 1970s style song. So we are in these very funky costumes. We are all different because we've had to buy pretty much all of our costumes by ourselves. Obviously, like the wife dresses and stuff like that, we are all the same, we are uniform. Potiphar and Pharaoh, we are uniform, we are exactly the same. But then these are just all different. Everyone's just gone proper out there, and I went with whatever looked the easiest and the cheapest, because we've got a quick change from the Potiphar into Go Go, I think. Don't hold me to that because I can't remember. But yeah, so I've got this dress which just zips at the back, and it's literally just a throw on. And then I've got the matching headband, which I don't know how I tied. I think I just doubled it up, and then it just goes like that, which looks, oh god, my hair, oops. But yeah, kind of like that, without the poofy hair, which is going to get really on my tits, to be fair, when I'm dancing, but here we are, what we're going to do. But yeah, that's the matching headdress, and then I'm going to pair it with this, because this is just a plain white belt, and just kind of cinch my waist in a little bit because I look like a sack of potatoes otherwise. And then I have my Go-Go boots. These are from Truffle. Again, I got these on Vinted. The dress and the headband came together as a set from eBay, and it actually isn't the one that I ordered. I ordered like a proper multicoloured one, but then when it arrived it came as this colour, which I was a bit annoyed about because it was meant to have like blue and green and stuff in it. But never mind. And then this, I think, is from Primark. I've had this for years. But anyway, the shoes. Yeah, they have these massive heels on, and then they just zip up, which aren't the easiest to dance in, I have to say, and I haven't practiced very much at all in these, so I really need to. But I tend to take my shoes to every rehearsal, but then forget to actually put them on. But I need to practice because they are quick changes from each costume. So, heading into Act 2, we actually stay in the same costume. So, basically, we are then Pharaoh's bitches. Again, the same sort of thing, with just a different person, basically. So, we thought we'd swap it out for this dress. It's the same kind of idea, it's just a white dress. And I don't actually think we wear the belt, but it came with it. So yeah, it's just a simple little skater dress. It's actually really comfortable and really soft. And then we pair it with these tiny little socks. These remind me of being at school. They're called, our director Chris actually called them flower socks, because of the little lace pattern on them. I don't actually know what they're called, but I don't think they're flower socks, but here we are. But then I'm going to wear the same pumps as we did for Potiphar. And then, this is where it gets exciting, because we haven't really worked out the accessories because they kind of just fall off. So, we have this, which is a necklace and earring set. And basically, the necklace is just like that. I'll show you properly so you can actually see. But yeah, it's proper beaded, and then the earrings are the same and they match. I don't know how many people are going to wear the earrings, but I'm going to wear the earrings because they're snazzy. And then we have the troublesome snake. This is the bit that's been causing so many issues. They look great, but they don't stay on, and it's so annoying. I will show you, because I think this is from Shein as well. I'm not entirely sure. But so we have like a little snake's head, and then it's literally like so flimsy, and like it just moves with any sort of movement, and then snake tail. But yeah, it's like literally you tie it round. I'll show you. You tie it round because it's meant to like just go all the way up your arm, and no matter how tight you do it, it will not stay. So it's meant to look like that, and it just travels up your arm. But when you're dancing around, it just comes undone. Like, I'm not doing very much at all, just wafting my arm, and it's already like come loose. So I don't know whether we're actually going to end up using them at all. So we shall have to find out what happens on dress rehearsal, see what happens, whether they stay or not, but I don't think they will. But yeah, that's the idea. And then last thing, no it's not, then we have this bracelet, which is actually really big. I don't know if I can change the shape. I don't really have that big of a wrist, so I think I can just squish it, but that's going to fall off very easily. Wow, that's big. Okay. I've not actually tried this on, but it just looks like that. It's just a leafy bracelet. It's cute, but I don't know how well it's going to work. I think it's going to have to go all the way up my arm. Wow, that's noisy. But again, I don't know how well that's going to stay. I mean, it's pretty good, to be fair. Like, it's not actually slipped down my arm, which is good. But yeah, just... Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. But I'm not entirely sure, like, where I'm meant to put it on my arm either. I don't know how far up. Because it's meant to be a bracelet, but it's definitely too big to be a bracelet. And then, to top off the look, we have this headband, which, yeah, is like this. Yeah, you know, it's personally not my style. I don't know also how far down it's meant to go, because one side seems to be longer than the other, but I don't know whether that's because of where I've put it, maybe? Don't know. But yeah, that's the idea. It's meant to go like that. And yeah, I'll show you up close. These are just like gold coin kind of style. And yeah, there we go. I think that's all my costumes. And I've rambled enough for it to be a long video. But yeah, I'm going to take these off because that's not okay. Okay, so that's all my costumes that I have to show you. I hope you have enjoyed seeing what I wear during the show. If you have come to see the show, thank you so much for all your support. And yeah, if you want to get a last minute theatre trip in, please come and see us. The link is down in the description if you want to just see what about the tickets and stuff. But yeah, please like, please comment, please subscribe down below and check out all the links in the description. And I shall see you very soon for another video or vlog. Bye!